Don't be like the people around you. Don't dress like them. Don't eat like them. Don't talk like them. Don't think like them. Don't go in the direction of the crowd. Set yourself apart from them, and people are going to be attracted to you. This is the way in which you're going to magnetize or attract people to you, by setting yourself apart from the crowd. As soon as you choose you, everything else chooses you. Everything that you want is going to choose you. If you feel alone, that is a good thing. That is God's gift to you when you're alone and people around you have left. That is Allah's gift to you on a spiritual level. You need to be happy by yourself because you are being prepared for greatness. If you're alone, you get to strengthen your connection with yourself, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is when all of the blessings, your higher purpose, what your soul is aligned to do in this world is gonna show up. Everything is gonna come to you when you strengthen your connection, when you get to know yourself on a deeper level. When you're alone, you might be feeling like you're missing something, but on a soul level, that is when everything is happening for you. In the silence, in the loneliness, in the nothingness, when I tell you guys, think of nothing. When you're losing people around you, let them go, because that is God's way of telling you that it's time for you to shine your light. It's time to quiet your thoughts. It's time to think nothing. Be in your thoughts in the way where, like, for example, you ask yourself, why is it that I do what I do? Why is it that I think in the way that I am thinking? Why is it that I want to pursue this dream or this goal? What is the reason? Ask yourself and allow your thoughts to give you the answer. Be comfortable in your own skin. And if you're not comfortable in this way, ask yourself why. Why are you in a situation that you don't like to be in? You're going to tell me circumstances. You're going to tell me I'm forced to do this or I have to be patient. Now I will tell you that is not the case. That is just your limiting mind, your limiting beliefs about yourself and about your situation, that it can't change or things can't improve or you can't want what you want because of the circumstances. I remember being there for the longest period of time. And again, if you choose to stay there and if you choose to say that this is where you have to be, or you're forced to stay in this way or in this situation, then that is where you're gonna stay, because your outside is only mirroring what you believe, what you're thinking, what you're feeling on the inside. And remember, when you're with yourself, you don't need other people. You think that you do, but you don't need other people. In fact, most of the time, people hinder us. They hinder our growth. They hinder our healing. And they take us far away from our path, from our goals, from our mission in this life, from what we want to do, from what we are striving to be or accomplish. Quiet your thoughts, quiet your mind, sit in solitude. It's beautiful to just, sit and think nothing. You need to do that. You need to get out of survival mode and just sit and be in solitude to calm your nervous system down. It needs that break. At least 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes of your day. You think your circumstances shape your reality, they shape your mindset. But that's not the case. It's actually the opposite. Think of it as a magnet. Whatever matches your internal state becomes your reality. If you feel powerless, life will reflect that back to you. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you feel powerless, where you feel like you have no say. You can't make the decision, or you can't act in the way that you want to act. If you feel like something is hard to get, You'll see proof of that everywhere. If you expect rejection, people will unconsciously respond to you in that way. Shift your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, I'm always rejected, I'm loved and I'm lovable. People like to engage with me. I am received in a positive way. Create a new identity for yourself. The way you speak to yourself is everything. Your energy changes first, and then your reality is going to follow. Stop trying to change reality or circumstances or situations, because your energy changes first, and then your reality is going to follow. People think that when I say, have gratitude, be grateful, it's only about saying thank you. It's not when something good happens we're saying thank you. That is not the case. It's a mindset shift. It's training your brain to see the good in everything, in all situations, in any scenario, in any circumstance. I want you, when you wake up in the morning, to list 3 things that you're grateful for. No matter the messiness that you're going through or the things around you that are occurring, feel good. Even when life is messy, shift from lack to abundance. Your mood, vibe, opportunities, everything is gonna shift. Wake up and appreciate what you have. List 3 things that you're grateful for. Everything is gonna change in your life. Do it for 1 week and see. I feel like this is noticing the small wins. When I look at my life, I see like big shifts, big changes have happened and are still happening. But it wasn't like a very big miracle or a very big thing that happened, or one big event that happened that allowed for this change to occur. It was the small wins. It was in the little things, the little shifts, the little, those little moments of training my mind or being grateful. If I look back now, I can see the difference of how things were and how things are in the moment, right now. But if I don't sit and acknowledge that, if I don't sit with myself, and contemplate, if I don't sit with myself and reflect, I'm not able to see those changes. I would tell you nothing is changing in my life. Things are still the same. Unless you sit with yourself and quiet your mind and your thoughts, you're not going to be able to sense the changes. You're not going to be able to see what has happened, what is occurring, what is changing, and how things are always going your way. So change the signal. Most people are trying to change their reality, their circumstances. But the thing is, you have to change what's on the inside. That is where real change happens. And it's going to reflect outside of yourself then in your reality. It's not about changing the outside through struggle, force, and effort. The real shift happens from the inside out. Your mind is more powerful than you realize, so start using it deliberately. You shape your reality. You have the power to shape your reality, to have things go your way. Then you're going to notice that when you shine your light deliberately, people around you are going to start feeling uncomfortable. They're not going to like what they see. But I want you to keep your eyes on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, on God, not on the people. You are rare, unique, and radiant. But only God knows that. The people don't know. God knows everything, what you've been through, what they say about you. God knows it all, the way they look at you, their unspoken words. Why can't you just be like us? Don't dim your light so others can shine, or try to make yourself small. Letting them take up space, believing that they need it more, is not going to help anyone. You are only making yourself disappear in that way. That way doesn't work. Instead, allow your light to shine. Some will leave and some will turn away. Not because you're not lovable or there's something wrong with you, but your light is gonna reveal what they are not ready to hear. They are not ready to accept. And some will stay. The ones that are ready to see your light. In fact, they've been waiting to see your light shine. You aren't too much. You're just a mirror. When you dim your light, you attract those who live in the dark. But when you let it shine, you allow those who are ready to rise. Your light leads the way. It was never meant to be hidden. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one.